I would say that way, and we should understand that. Live is just not just a rock lying there, you know. A rock lying there doesn't mean anything. It doesn't really have any sort of a wisdom to develop. But we live in this world. Live actually means life, you know, evolution of life. So that life actually refers to the development of wisdom, the one way or another. So that is the thing. Live actually means a lot. In other way, I mean, if you don't know, if you don't understand what is really the live means, live means live. I mean, it doesn't mean that much. But if you really think philosophically and also precisely, whatever the means that you may use in order to understand what the live is, I think it has a lot of things to talk about. So live is not a simple. It is really it really merges together with the entire Nagarjuna philosophy, or entire sort of like a philosophy of the Buddha Shakyamuni, or the great perfection, etc. Live is a very important words that we have to really refer to. And love, as I mentioned, it's not only just a wisdom, but it's really has to be developed, how do you say, developed further and taken into action. That is the thing. So that is very, very important. That really itself is very important. So, but wisdom without action doesn't seem to be serving that much directly. Maybe indirectly, okay, but directly it doesn't really serve the purpose. So I always say that it's really, you know, it has to really come into action. Obviously, there are, you know, I want to tell you this kind of story. One of my students, who's a little bit crazy, and she was telling me, she was a little bit kind of a difficult person anyway, and so she was not really entertaining her family. She was not entertaining her job, herself. She was giving all of us a little bit of headache, and but she's doing practices, means ritual practices, meditation or prostration, etc., etc. She's doing that, but she's not looking after the baby. She's not looking after the husband. She's not looking after this thing. So she's quite a difficult person, and that is you know, like automatically related to me, because you know she's doing practice. If she's not doing practice, nothing to do with me. So I can just wash my hand off. It's very easy. But then, you know, she's doing practice. So I was trying to sort of convince her, because her family, whole family came to me and said, help. So I said, okay, I'll help. So I gave her a good lecture, and I've told her, you know, all these things what I've been saying just a while ago. And I said, you know, you have to, the wisdom is there, but then, you know, the action is very important. Then what she said to me, isn't this action? I'm prostrating 100 times early in the morning, and I'm doing recitation and this, thousands of mantras. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Isn't that an action? Don't you think it's a love? Live to love? I'm doing it. What do you think I'm not doing anything? I'm doing it. I'm dedicating my time to do practice. That is the most biggest and most difficult and most sort of genuine practice and the action. So don't you think I'm doing something? So I had no answer for that. I just kept quiet. I have nothing to say. I was thinking that, you know, I was asking her to be active in taking care of the family. Please go back and look after the husband. Please go back and look after the children and all these things. But then she was sort of like coming back with another kind of aspect of the action. and telling me all these things on my face. So I didn't know what to say, to tell you truth. So that is the thing, you know, that right now we are in a sort of a difficult kind of situation in that sense. I mean, in the doing practice like mantras, recitation, thousands of different, millions of mantras, and prostrations, and doing Kora pilgrimage, save the money to go to a pilgrimage, save the money to go to a retreat, and in Nepal, in India, Bhutan, yeah, save the money, or save the holiday to go to this kind of holy places and all these things. It is an action. It is action. There's no doubt about it. But at the same time, I would say, what I would always say in an action, what I would sort of like describe, or you know, like yeah, yeah, describe, or yeah, that kind of description I would always say, give that is a different sort of action. Action that helps directly to you, and action that helps directly to others. So these two are the action. What I am referring to, and what the bodhicitta refers to, bodhicitta practice refers to, it's the same anyway. I would say sometimes what I refer, but sometimes it is the bodhicitta refers. But anyway, that is the same. Anyway, I can't go against to the bodhicitta practice, of course. So bodhicitta, what bodhicitta practice refers to is the action that helps directly others. That is the action that we are talking about right now, you know. There is a two-way of action, two different actions that we are talking about. One is directly help you and development of, or the nourishing yourself, such as kind of, you know, peaceful mind developing, mindfulnesses, development of mindfulness, development of this, development of that, you know, like mantras and all these things. Go to retreat and do something for yourself to stabilize yourself, and so on and so forth. That is very much linked with, directly with you. Indirectly, of course, with others. That is very much for sure. It has to be. If it is not, then of course it's really very much gone wrong. But directly it is linked with you. But the action that I am talking about in Live to Love is directly linked with the others. Go right way, right now, out, you know, and interact with the people and with the beings, with the beings who are really badly needed, and with the nature who's very badly needed, need your help. Natures are going, you know, like a how do you say, instinct? What do you call that? Finishing, you know, and also the polluting. The water is polluted, and air is polluted, and all are sick. So the nature is really like going to die soon, or maybe dying now anyway. So that is the thing. We have to go and help, no matter what. You just have to go and help and plant one tree, just one tree in your garden. That's it. That itself is a great contribution. So you are doing directly, you know, work for helping others, and go to the old home, and you know, the children, where the children, they need it very badly, whatever education, whatever the medicine, whatever the things, you do it. You try to help them directly with one small drug, small pill is good enough. Just a small pill, small dosage you give, and it helps him a little bit, doesn't matter, that's good enough. You're doing it. So that is direct, kind of a direct action, but indirectly it will help you. So that goes like this, and it will help many people. So if we say like retreat and pilgrimage, and also the meditation, sitting meditation, recitation, all these things are directly helping you, indirectly helping other people. So that is kind of thing, directly. So these two different actions, it's either of that is okay, perfectly okay. It is not something that, okay, that is not okay, this is not okay, that is okay. There's no sort of like a debate about this, you know. It has to be seen perfectly okay. The both of them are okay, either of them are okay. But in the conjunction with the live to love, in the conjunction of the practice that is very much, how do you say, in the level of where we are in that level. If we are higher than where we are right now, then it is seem to be a little different. It has to be a little different. If we are a little lower than where we are, then again the practice mode will be a little different. But that is very much like connected with different sort of period of time, period of level, and also understanding of kind of circumstances, different circumstances. So in this particular level that we are in, that is very, very important. We should really understand what we are,